Yo, what is up everybody? Today we will be reviewing CE-03 Soundwave. So here we are, and there he is with Laserbeak and Ravage. First, let's take a quick look at the packaging. And as you can see, it's literally just CE-03, and then nothing else. Waste of a box, guys. Waste of a box. But here we have Soundwave in his glorious Mercedes-Benz, I believe. Is this an AMG? I don't remember. I'm going to check real quick. And upon further investigation, this is a Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. And so we're going to go ahead and move... Actually, no. We're going to go ahead and move Soundwave first. Then we're going to move Ravage. We're going to take a look at Laserbeak first. Tiny little Decepticon here. Very treacherous looking. Actually looks really good. Nice beady red eyes. Can't move the head. And nice details. Someone painted gray plastic, but I don't care that much. It's not, in my opinion, it's nicely colored. So I think he looks good. Articulation-wise for Laserbeak, his legs, they move up. They can go around all the way like that if that's what you would like to do. The feet are on a ball joint, so feet can move around. They can also pop off. Tail pops off. It's on a ball joint. Let me put this back in. Yes, but tail is on a ball joint. Can move up. This part of the tail can also move up. His wings. This is on one separate hinge, and then that whole thing rotates right there. You can fold them if that's what you would like to do. And then his head does move. It's on this joint right here, that ball joint right there. And then his actual head can spin too. That's about it for Laserbeak. Let's go ahead and move him off to the side. And all the way to the side, please. And let's go ahead and take a quick look at Ravage. So let's go ahead and close Ravage's big eye mouth. Take a good look at his details. Nice little golden beady eye. Nice silver paint on this one. The gold and the bronze. I love the little details of the coil up in there. Nice, nice, very nice. Very, very nice. Had the movie accurate tail with the sharp spiky part. I just saw his mouth can't open. Big teeth. He can bite you. He can bite you. And he comes with his guns and stuff. Yep. See, he can't attach. Yes, he can. Good thing about with these guys, they're all on ball joints. So like literally nothing you do can break these little guys. Legs can go up, can go down. That's how you would like him, but I found that he articulates a lot better if you have his legs back like that. Same thing with the front legs. And so, yeah, it's this big wiggly waggly joint in the middle here. And his tail moves up and down, however you like it. And then, yeah, that's about it for Ravage. Now we can jump in to Soundwave. And here is Soundwave in his glorious looking Mercedes SLS AMG. And wow, this guy is a perfect reiteration of Soundwave that we saw in the movie. Let's go ahead and get a closer look at the details here. Beautiful Mercedes-Benz logo right there. Nice front grille. Nice clear lights. Ooh, beautiful silver paint. You can even see the brakes inside of the tires. I mean, inside the wheel. Even down to the nice little Mercedes-Benz logo on the actual wheel cap. You can see whatever that is. That's not exhaust, I don't think so, at least. And you can kind of see, I think they tried to do it That's the door handle right there. I believe on the door handle it also says AMG. Come to the back. Mercedes-Benz spelling logo. Nice back headlights. Nice rear mirrors. Everything. He is just a all-around good-looking figure. Here's the front. Top of the car. Oh, yeah, black painted windshields and windows. Here's the front of the car. And here's the bottom. Very clean looking transformation. He comes together quite clean in my opinion. Arms right here. These are his legs. This is all the chest right there. And so he does roll. He rolls very well. Too well. He does roll well. He does come with two of his Q killing guns. Done in just a unpainted gray plastic, which looks alright. I mean, they're just silver guns in the movie. It's like a gunmetal gray plastic, painted color. So looks good. That's what tickles your toot. No flukes your toot. And that is about it. So we're gonna jump into comparisons real quick. So here we have Soundwave with Dark of the Moon Dino. This is BS01. Because I'm too lazy to transform too lazy to transform my Unique Toys Dino. Here we have Soundwave with LSO2 Barricade. See how these two Decepticon terrorists scale up together? Look very nice. And Soundwave is quite heavy. There's some diecast in him somewhere. So these two terrorists look together. Here he is with Bumblebee. See how the Autobot scales up with Soundwave here. As you know, we all know what Bumblebee did to Soundwave within this movie. This is MP and Bumblebee, by the way. Just see how these two look together. You can see Soundwave is a bit longer. Yep. We got here, and then last but not least, we will bring in our next review, which is Metagate G07 Drift. See how Drift scales with his Mercedes-Benz brother. Two very, very beautiful looking cars. And just great figures as well. That's about it for comparisons, and now I'm going to show you guys one more thing, and then we will get to transformation in robot mode. Before we jump into robot mode and transforming him, Soundwave does have a couple of features in his car mode. Actually, it's really only one. So his doors do open up. You may or may not need a tool, but there we go. I got it. Got the tool. Just make sure that's still nice. You can see inside the car. And you know how the Mercedes, this car door works. Butterfly doors. So you see, just open up like the butterfly wings that they are. Go like this. You can angle them however you want, but there is no actual interior seats, unless this is a seat. Maybe that coil tried to be a seat in there. It's on both sides. Maybe that's a seat. I don't know. And to put the doors back down, you just simply come here, tap that in, and this will just fit right in there. Nice click. And just do the same thing on the other side. You have Soundwave. So, oh, there is no weapon storage, as far as I know, on his robot mode, on his alt mode for his guns here. That doesn't affect his rolling, unless you want to do that. That sticks, but he looks like this, so that stinks. But that is about it for his beautiful alt mode. So let's go ahead and transform him into his robot mode. here we have Cyber Era Soundwave in his robot mode with Laserbeak on his side. I think I transformed it right. I'm not 100% sure if I did, because I don't know if this is meant to be like that. But yeah, hold on, let me check real quick just to make sure. And that's a good thing I went to go check since I transformed part of the legs wrong. But now he is complete in his robot mode. And wow, Soundwave looks fucking incredible. And the transformation isn't actually that bad. On par with my last review, how I said Stinger's transformation was kind of bad. And this guy's transformation into robot mode and his alt mode was actually easier than Stinger. And even though you can see all this on the back, there's no black magic on this figure. But I just find this one's transformation so much easier into alt mode and into his robot mode as well. Over here, like that. But yeah, he is a awesome looking figure, especially with Laserbeak on the side. Yeah, you have to balance him, which is my only complaint. I feel like they should have a port on Laserbeak for him, but they don't. Articulation wise, you have head movement. His head can do a full 360. It can kind of look up a little bit. See, these chest pieces are a little bit, because I need them up like that. There we go. Arm articulation here, a nice 360 bend of movement. We do have a little bit under 90 degrees bend at the arm. Then come here to the legs. Get much more movement than that. Get about that. And then knee bend. About that much. That's about it for his articulation. Not the most articulate figure, but then again, really, what kind of poses are you going to be doing with Soundwave? Because he is I feel like this figure is more of a museum type of figure, since he just looks so good. Getting in close with the details here. Look at that nice head sculpt. You can see Laserbeak's head sculpt a little bit more as well. Lots of silver paint, a little bit of that gunmetal black, but it's really just that silver paint on him that seals the deal. Nice Mercedes-Benz logo coming to the back. Yeah, so everything comes down perfectly. And Soundwave did have a backpack in the movie, but of course not that big. But yeah, he's a good looking figure. He does have weapons. He does come with this. His blaster that he used to kill Q with. And it does tab into his hand. I can get open his hand. These ports right here just go right in there. I can do it. I had it, no I didn't. Right there, yep, there we go. And so now he can hold his gun. And he can murder Q, if that is what you would like Soundwave to do. Recreate some trauma real quick. Soundwave's big, fucking Q's big ass backpack will fucking move, Jesus. So yeah, you can do that. So that is about all I have for CE-03 Soundwave, and I think, despite what other people think of him, I think he's a good-looking figure. I think he looks better than New Age, even though New Age's transformation is much better. But yeah, I think he just looks better. I don't have New Age, but I feel like he feels better too. I just kind of like how he comes together. But I just also like Soundwave in general, especially his Bayverse counterpart. But yeah, that's all I have for this review for you guys. Let me bring in Ravage before I close this up. So Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next review. Peace out.